everybody, and welcome to class. So welcome to Barre. So as you can tell, I have a few pieces of equipment. I want you to make sure that you have some sort of device for balance. So great objects for that are going to be counters or kitchen chairs, right? Or a bar if you have one at home. I also want you to have a nice mat for the floor. If you're on a hard surface, you might put 2 yoga mats down, one on top of the other for cushion, but only if you feel like you're on a hard surface and you need that. Otherwise, typically 1 yoga mat will be fine. The other object I'll have you have would be a small ball. If you don't have a small ball, you could do a small towel that you roll up or a small pillow. I'm going to use this bolster today. So the last tool I want you to have is a small set of weights. Typically, I like 3 pounds. So if you have that, that's fantastic. If you don't have a set of weights, other objects that you could use are canned goods or full water bottles. All right, so as long as you have your tools in place, you're going to go ahead and get those, place those nearby. As long as we don't have any injuries, let's begin. So we're going to step a little bit away from our chair or counter, bend the knees slightly, sink down. Now start with that chin to the chest. We're going to move the head over to one shoulder and then forward to the other shoulder. So you just want to really start waking up the body here as you inhale and exhale. Good. We're going to keep going from one side and then back to the other. One more set. Great. And then that head's coming up. Good. Once the head's up, start to roll the shoulders up, back, down, and around. Rotating all the way through. Inhaling again and exhaling as you go. Good. You've got about 4 to go. 3, 2, we got 1 more. And now add the arm circles. So make sure you're not going to bump the chair. Scoot away if you are. Good. Keep breathing. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now take the arms back and the tailbone back. Eyes are up on that inhale. As you exhale, bring it out to the front. From the side, it looks like this. Inhale and exhale. So you're really trying to wake up your spine a little bit, right? You really want to get it mobilizing. So from here, you're leaning back with the seat and forward with the pelvis. 1 more time. Good. And now we're going to dive over, hands toward the floor. Once you're here, you're going to go ahead and start to bend and straighten. Good. Bend and straight. Don't worry if your hands aren't on the floor. They could be even up. That's okay. It's kind of just depending a little on your flexibility. Give me 1 more. Good. Now bend those knees for me, everybody. Abs are in as we roll it all the way back to the top. At the top, shift over to your right foot, point to your left toe. Take the arms up. Plie down and tap over. Good. To one side and then the other. Good. One side and then the other. Keep going. Perfect. Inhaling and exhaling. Shift that weight. Good. Warming it up. Focus on your breathing. Give me 1 more. Fantastic. And bring it down. All right. So let's stand with our feet hip distance. Our toes are forward. We're placing the hands on the hips. So from there, relax the shoulders and bend the knees. You're going to rotate the pelvis forward to feel the pressure in the fingers. Good. Now send that seat back. Feel that pressure shift into the thumb. Slowly move those hips forward, everybody, till you find that place where the pressure is evenly distributed between the fingers and the thumbs. You're going to roll the shoulders back and down, pull the abs strong, and you're going to straighten up through the legs. Good. Maintain that neutral spine with me as best you can. So for now, what we're going to do is stand profile to our chair, our counter, or our bar. We're going to take our inside hand on, our outside hands on the hip. I'm going to have you turn your feet onto a small V shape. So toes apart a couple of inches, heels together. And I want you to raise your heels up 1 inch or 2. So not super high. From here, bend those knees and sink down. So keep the heels together for me. Take your outside arm into first. Relax your shoulder. That inside arm can be a little bit forward as well. Good. Start with small pulses at the knee. So as you pulse down, you're keeping your spine nice and upright. You're maintaining that neutral. You've got these little tiny pulses. You're going to start feeling those quads and calves. Good. Keep breathing. Now, if it's a little too intense, remember you always have the option to put the heels on the floor. If you can keep the heels lifted just slightly, just 1 inch or 2, that's great. You don't need to be up all the way, right? You can just up a little. Keep breathing. From the side, it looks like this, okay? You'll notice that I'm not sending my seat back. I'm not tucking my pelvis under. Everything's in that nice neutral alignment. So I want you to maintain that. Good. You've got 4 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to have you open that arm out to the side. We're going to start to press back. Press back. Good. Press back. So keep those abs drawn together as you work. Beautiful. Try to relax the shoulders. We have a tendency to draw tension up to the shoulders. Good. So we're going to try to keep that tension out of the body. Good. 4 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to have you pulse down, press back. Pulse down, press back. Pulse down, press back. Keep breathing. Good. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Focus. Inhaling and exhaling. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Good. 1 more. Now I'm going to have you start to bring the pelvis to the front and then send the seat back. So kind of like you did earlier when you were stretching out the spine, but now focus a bit more on the abdominals, especially as you move the hips to the front. Good. Tuck and reach back. Tuck and reach back. And again, pull those abs strong. Breathe through it. Check your shoulders. Make sure the tension's not climbing up. Good. Make sure you're breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Woo. Typically when things get a little tougher, we start to clench. Good. Breathe through it. 4 more. Good. 3 more. Beautiful. 2 more. 1 more, everybody. Good. Bring it back to the center. The outside arm goes up. The shoulders are down. We're going to pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And I'm going to have you take your hips to the right, the left, to the right, to the left. Keep breathing. So you're going to rock one hip a little bit closer to the rib cage, right? It's a pretty subtle movement, but you're going to feel it in those legs. Breathe through it. Good. Inhale, exhale. Perfect. Again, if the tension's trying to rise up, try to press it down. Good. Inhaling and exhaling. Perfect. Woo. Keep breathing. Hopefully your thighs are catching fire like mine are. Good. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more sets. 1 more set. Bring it to the center, arms to the front. Pulse, 2, 3, and release. Pulse, 2, 3, and release. Down, 2, 3, and release. Now, if that's too much for the knee, don't go so low. Just stay in the small single pulses. Woo! Keep breathing. Good. You want to feel your thighs, right? You want to feel your calves, but you don't want to feel the joints. So you're listening to that body. Keep going. Down, down, down. Good. Down, down, down. Release. 2 more. Down, down, down. 1 more. Down, down, down. Come on up. Shake it out. Perfect. Good. So let's face our bar or chair. Take a stretch. Right hand to the right shin. Bend the right knee. And you're going to go ahead and pull the leg back. Take a little breath and breathe. Perfect. Good. And then we're going to switch. Good. Left hand to the left ankle. Bend the right knee. Pull the left leg back. Take a breath. Good. And then release, shake it on out. Perfect. Okay, so next we're going to get into the back line of the body. Today we're going to do it on the floor. So we're going to come on down to the mat. And if you need to fold up your mat a little bit to give yourself some more cushion for your knees here today, I want you to do that. Other options, remember, are to put a towel under your knees or a pillow, or a towel that you fold up, or a pillow, right? Not such a big pillow. You want something a little bit leaner that you can kneel on. Now, you're going to come onto your palms, right? If it's too much for the wrist, you can go to the knuckles. The other choice is to take it to the elbow. All right, so from here, I want you to start with your left leg going back. So the left leg's going to go back on the floor. Notice my tailbone's sloped. So we want to raise the tailbone up, engage the abdominals, and then float up the left leg. We're going to start to squeeze up. So my eyes are on the floor, an inch or 2 in front of my fingertips. I'm not dropping the chin. I'm not rounding the spine. I'm not really stretching out through the back, right? I'm going to really connect all of my muscles. My upper back's connected. My neck is long. And I'm squeezing my glute to raise up that heel, right? It's a subtle move. There's no change to my spine. Hang in there. 6, 5, good. 4, keep breathing. 2, and 1. Now flex the foot. Start to bend and press. Good. Bend and press. So each time you press the heel away, really squeeze that seat for me. Bend and reach. Bend and reach. Good. Bend and reach. Keep breathing. Bend and reach. Hang in there. Bend and reach. Good. 10 to go. 9. Good. 8. Keep those abs drawn in. Relax the shoulders away from the ears, but keep the back active. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now keep that left leg straight. You're going to point the toe. You're going to start to draw a little circle. Little circle. Little circle. Good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other way for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Now bend the knee, point the toe, and start to poke the ceiling. Good. Keep working. Woo, breathe. Now again, tighten those abdominals. No change to the spine, right? It's all about that left glute. Hang in there as you pulse it out. Pulse it up. Pulse it up. Pulse it up. Pulse it up. Good. Lift. 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 Hang in there. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it on down. Good. Separate the knees. Find a little child's pose for a second. Take a breath. Great. Come on up. Circle out your wrists a little bit. We're going to cook that other side. Okay. Same thing. So hands are down. You're on the knees. Ready? Step the right foot back and point the toe. Now again, if the tailbone slopes down a little, you're going to raise the tailbone up. Draw the abdominals in. From here, load up that right foot and start to lift and lift and lift. Now notice my right hip is the same height as my left. I'm not rotating my hips out to the side. I don't raise one side higher than the other. They're both the same distance from the floor here. Okay, both the left hip and the right. Keep breathing and squeeze the glute to raise the leg. Hang in there. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Flex that foot. Start to bend and press. Bend and press. Good. Bend and press. Keep breathing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. 9, 10. Tighten those abdominals for me. Try not to sink down into your body. Try to push a little bit away from the floor. Find the length in the neck. You're doing great. Woo. Remember, take a break if you need one. So if you feel like, oh my gosh, I need a moment, take that moment. Good. 3 more. 2 more. And 1. Now point the toes. Start to draw little circles. And circle. Good. Squeeze the glute as you go. Tighten the abdominals. Keep breathing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go the other way for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Now bend the knee. Point the toe and pulse out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tighten the abdominals. Squeeze the seat to pulse out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Take it on down. All right. Separate those knees again. Send the seat back. Reach the arms forward. Again, turn the palms up. Curl the fingertip to the palm. Draw the palm to the crown of the head. And then I'm going to have you come on back up. Good. So we're going to curl the toes. We'll be standing. And then if your mat's all folded up like mine, you're going to unfold it. Good. So that you have room to work. Fantastic. Okay, from here, take that hand onto the bar. I'm going to have you step your feet a little bit wide this time. Now take your outside hand onto your hip. Roll your shoulders open and back. Draw the abdominals strong. Bend the knees and sink down with me. Now, you want to make sure the knee is above the ankle and the knee points the same exact direction as the middle toe. Your toe should not point one way while your foot points the other, right? They should line up exactly. So make sure that's proper. And then take the outside arm to first. Roll the shoulder back. And I want you to start to sink down. Now, this is a tiny move. You're still drawing your abdominals together. You're still in your neutral spine. So you still have that equal pressure. From the side, it looks like this. Again, it's not going to look like that, and it's not going to be tucked under, right? So you're going to hold onto that neutral alignment as you work with me. Breathe through it. Now that inside arm can stay on the bar or come meet the other arm. Perfectly fine. Either way. Hang in there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now open those arms out to the side. Start to lift and lower the heels. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, good. Draw those abs tight. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. The heels are up. Start to pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now take the arm above. You can meet the other arm if you want, or you can keep it down. I'm going to have you lower your heels and lift your heels. Lower your heels and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Keep breathing. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. 6 more. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels are back up, arms to the side, hand on the bar. Sink down, press back. Sink down, press back. Lower, press. Lower, press. Hang in there. Lower, press. Lower, press. You got this. Breathe through it. Lower, press. 6 more. 5 to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put those heels down. Come on up. Shake it out a little bit. Good. Let's turn the toes in slightly. Hinge forward, taking the elbows on the inner thigh. Lower your seat, and then just gently pressing back. Good. You can drop one shoulder forward a little bit. Then you can drop the other shoulder forward a little bit. Bring it center. All right, the seat's up. Hands are down. We're walking those feet on in. Good. Once they're there, we're going to bend the knees, hold onto the floor with your feet, and come all the way back up. Good. So we want to get to our hips a little bit here. So what I'm going to have you do is come on close to your chair, your bar, right, your counter, whatever it is, and you're going to either hold on underneath if you have a bar or a chair, or you can hold on top. The thing that's most important is whether your hands are down or up, the shoulders aren't rising. Right, you're thinking shoulders pressed down, and your arms are going to kind of work your bicep and hold on to whatever it is you're holding. Okay, so keep that in your wheelhouse. Our feet are parallel, our toes are forward. Now, my bar's on a little bit of a slant, so I'm going to have a minor adjustment here. So you're going to bend the knees, relax the shoulders, tighten your stomach. Now, what I want you to do is tuck your pubic bone under for just a moment. Okay, from there, you're going to lift up that left leg. So float the left foot up off the floor. Once it's there, you're going to move the left knee back behind the right knee. Now your pelvis went back into neutral, right? It was here a moment ago and it shifted. So we want to keep neutral. Abs are in, ready? You're pushing up or pushing down, one or the other. Start to press back, press back, press back. Good, press back, press back. So there's a bend in the standing leg, and as you can see, my working leg is a little bit behind it, right? That's not coming forward, right? It's not a big movement. It's very subtle, it's very controlled, and it's always a little bit back. So we get into our target muscles. Hang in there, breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now point that toe, start to lift the knee to the side, and lift, and lift. Good. Now still notice that my working leg is still behind my standing leg. My hips, however, are both facing the same direction. My hip didn't turn out to achieve that, right? My hips are forward, my hip flexor's open, and I'm really getting into that seat. Hang in there. Shoulders are low, abs are in. Breathe through this with me. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and keep it lifted. Flex the foot, start to press. 2, 3, 4, 5. Really squeeze right there in that seat to press it back. Keep the right knee bent, keep the left leg back, keep the abs strong, keep the hips forward. Don't let the seat go back on you. Hang in there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it on down, shake it out for me. Good. We got to cook the other side. So, same thing. Feet are hip distance, toes forward. We're going to sink down at the knee. Again, we're going to tuck the pubic bone forward a little bit. Hands are down or up. Ready? We're going to float the right foot up. You're going to move the right knee behind the left knee by opening the right hip, not turning the hips to the side of the rib. Tighten the abdominals, push down and push up, and start to squeeze back. Squeeze back. Squeeze back. And again, you can see that my working leg is still slightly behind my standing leg. That will always be the case in this exercise. Hang in there. Wonderful. Good. Keep breathing. You got this. Woo. Good. Now, the more you pull your heel up, the more challenge for the hamstring. So if you're looking for a little more heat, pull your heel a little deeper. Okay? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, point the right toe. Start to lift the right leg to the right. And lift. And lift. Good. And lift. And lift. Now, still looking, noticing my working leg is still behind my standing leg. It's not even with it, but it's behind it. Good, you got it. Keep breathing. Shoulders are down, abs are strong. Hang in there, you got 8 more. 7, 6, 5, keep breathing. 4, 3, 2. Now keep it lifted. Flex that foot with me and press. Press, press, press. Again, it's a little squeeze on the side of the seat. Tightening abdominals, good. You still got to bend in the standing leg. The working leg's behind the standing leg. Keep breathing. Good, 6 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bring it on down. Good. All right, meet me on the mat. Let's take a quick stretch. So we're coming down to the floor. Once we're here, we're going to send the legs long, shake it out for just a second. Good. Now from here, bring your right ankle above your left thigh. Roll your right knee down toward the floor. Now, you're going to stay there if that's good. If you're more flexible, you can go with the left shin under the right shin. Try to make sure the ankles are flexed and they're past the edge of the thigh, right? They're not here where you're kind of twisting up that ankle on you. So really try to stack them and keep them active. Now from there, I'm going to have you go ahead and take your arms out, ankle fist. Bring the arms behind you. Press in and hinge forward. Now see if you can avoid tucking the spine. You're going to extend the tailbone up and take a breath. Try to breathe into that stretch. Good. And then you're going to come on back up. We're going to switch sides. So let's send those legs long. Ready? Bring the left ankle above the right thigh. Now the right leg can stay straight again, or shin to shin. Again, ankles flexed and past the edge of the thigh. Hands into fists. We're coming back. We're going to press in. Hinge forward. Take a breath. And again, try not to let the tailbone tuck under. It's going to really extend up. Okay, good. Roll the shoulders back, breathe. Fantastic. And then we're gonna come on back up. Good. So next we're gonna get back into some push-ups. One of my favorites. So what we're gonna do again, if you decide to work on your knees, you're gonna wanna fold up your mat or give yourself some cushion, whether that's a towel or a pillow, okay? So for our first set, we're gonna do chaturanga style. So hands over the shoulders. When the elbows bend, they stay right by the ribs, right? So from the front, looks like this, right? They're not up here, but they're really tucked in. So I want you to find that position for you. If it's too much on the floor, go to the wall, okay? You have 3 choices on the floor. First choice, right, where you're kind of building your strength a little bit, it's gonna be right here on all fours. Second choice is more intermediate, gonna be right there. Third choice, a little bit more advanced, right there on those toes, okay? So whichever of those 3 choices is good. Open up the fingers, make sure that the wrist is under the shoulder. Shoulders are back, abs are strong. Start to inhale down and exhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Fantastic. Separate those knees. Push it back to little child's pose again. You can circle the wrist a couple times, give them a little break. And then we're coming back up. Okay, regular push-up. So this time the hands will go wide and they'll go out to the side of the room, okay? So again, the same 3 choices on the floor or up on the wall if that's better for you. I'm gonna go to intermediate again, so I'm gonna scooch out here a little bit. Hands are a little wider than the shoulders or wider than the mat. Abs are in as we inhale down, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep breathing. Hold the abs in. Good. 9, 10. We got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Fantastic. Separate those knees again. Reach the seat back to the heels. Reach the arms forward. Now the palms can turn up. Again, the fingertips can turn to the palm, and then the palms can come back toward the crown of the head. And then we're going to come back up. Good. So once we're up, we're going to stand. We're going to unfold that mat again. Great. And then we're going to go ahead and grab that set of weights. Okay? Water bottles or canned goods, whatever it is that you have. Fantastic. So once you have those weights in your hands, we're going to scoot a little bit away from the bar. Turn the palms forward. Bend those knees and sink down a little bit. So kind of roll your shoulders back. Tighten your abdominals. We're going to start to bicep curl. And bicep curl. Good. And bicep curl. So try to control the weights on the way up and on the way back down. Sometimes we just let the weight fall. That's no good for that elbow. So we should control it down. So you're going to bicep curl up, control it back down. Keep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Good. Keep those abs pulled in. Keep a little bend in the knee. 3 to go. Good. 2 and 1. Now bring your arms up, turn the palms in, relax the shoulders back. Rotate and rotate. Good. And rotate. Keep breathing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now take it to the side and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it down. Good. Step your feet a little wide. Turn your toes out. You're going to hinge over to the right side, bring it down, and then hinge over to the left. Now make sure you're not going to bump your counter, right, or the chair. So that's key. Now when you lift, you don't lift within the neck, right? You lift with that deltoid. So make sure that it doesn't look like this, right? But it's here. So your neck is long. You've got a good distance between the ear and the shoulder. Good. Keep breathing as you work. Good. Inhaling and exhaling. Perfect. Good. Give me a few more. Lift. And lift. One more set. Lift. And lift. Now take that one arm out there and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it on back down. Fantastic. Arms are out to the front. Shoulders are relaxed. Ready? Hinge over to the right. Good. And then to the left. Keep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Shoulders are down, the neck is long. Good. Keep working through it. Fantastic. Good. Perfect. Good. Breathe through. Keep those shoulders low. Make sure they're not creeping up to the ears. Good. I know, this one gets tiring. Even a small weight is a great challenge here. Good. Woo. Keep breathing. A few more. Good. 2 more sets. 1 more set. Fantastic. Good. Take that one arm out and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side, pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it back in. Good. All right. So from here, we're going to take those arms to the sides. We're going to relax our shoulders. Now our shoulders aren't up, they're down, right? We're going to push the weights up, pull the weights away. Press up, pull it down. Press up, pull it down. Keep breathing. Good. 4, 5, hang in there. 6, woo. 7, hang in. 8, 9, 10. Bring it down. Fantastic. All right. Let's take those weights down to the ground. Beautiful. You're going to meet me on the floor. We're going to do a little tricep dip. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take the hands on the mat behind us. Fingertips are pointed toward our feet. Elbows are pointed back. Now, you're going to flex your feet. You're going to have your toes to the sky. Now, I'm going to have you engage your abdominals. You can keep your seat down and just do your tricep dip right here. That's fantastic. The other choice you have is that you're going to raise up your hips. Now, you're not going to put your weight in your feet. You're going to bring it over those arms. And you're going to start with me for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Take it on down. Good. Okay. So let's take a couple stretches. Arms are out. Palms are up. Take the right hand over to the left elbow. Left hand to the shoulder to go up and back. Take a breath. Good. Try to relax the shoulders. Then you can take the right arm. You can reach back for the left hand. Good. And then send your arms back to the front. Palms up. Left hand to the right elbow. Right hand to the shoulder. Go up and back. Lift the chin. Again, the left hand can stay there, or it can reach back for the right hand if that feels better. Good. And then take both hands behind the back, clasp them, and raise the arms up slightly. Good. And then you're going to shake that out a little bit. Great. So let's finish up with those abdominals. So this is where our rolled up towel or our pillow will come in. We're going to place it behind our back, and we're going to go ahead and lean back into it. So we're going to place our feet on the floor about hip distance. And what we want to do is take our torso into a little C shape. So the goal is to get the rib and hip closer together. So once you have the ball behind you, we're going to go ahead and start by placing your forearms down on the floor. Good. And I'm going to have you start by tucking the pubic bone up to the sky, and then bring your shoulders and sternum in. Then I'm going to have you place the right and the left hand onto your thighs. You're going to hold on. That ball is back there for support, okay? And I'm going to have you start to pulse in. Pulse in. Good. Pulse in. Keep breathing. Pulse in. Good. Pulse in. Beautiful. Pulse in. Now you're going to keep those abs pulled strong, down and in. Now the hands are for support. So if you don't need them, you're taking them off and you're going to reach. If you need them, you're putting them on. But make sure you're not using your arms, right? They're just there to kind of help. But they're not there for you to use those biceps and triceps to pull you up, right? You're really trying to focus on your abdominals. Keep breathing. Now, if you can, you're going to lift one leg and keep reaching. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep going. 8, 9, 10. Switch your feet and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both feet are back down. Now bring your hands above your knees. You're going to go ahead and tap to one side, to the other. To one side, to the other. Good. It's like you're drawing a little arch or a little rainbow here. Keep breathing. Inhaling and exhaling still as you bring it across. Good. Focus on those obliques here. Hang in there. Good. You've got a few more sets. Good. 3 more sets. 2 more. 1 more. And then you're coming back up and you're going to take a breath. Good. Okay. Ready? Let's do that again. So feet are on the floor. We're going to go ahead and roll back onto that ball again. Forearms are down. And you're going to go ahead and tilt the pubic bone up. Bring the shoulders and sternum in. Now hollow out those abs. As you place the hands on the thighs, turn your head, make sure there's no tension. And I'm going to have you go ahead and send the feet together and the knees apart. Ready? We're going to pulse in. Pulse in. Now if you can, the arms are going to release and reach. You're going to keep breathing. You can also hold the inner thigh if that's a little bit more comfortable for your shoulder. But if you can't have those arms released, let's try. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lift up a leg and keep reaching. 2, 3. And again, pull those abs deeper each time. You're pulling in, pulling in, pulling in. 4 more. Good. 3 more. 2, 1. Switch those feet for 10. 9, 8, 7. Keep going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now I'm going to have you put those feet back down. I'm going to have you reach your arms higher. You're going to reach up. You're going to reach up. Good. So as you reach up for a higher point, maybe the ceiling, maybe your counter, you're going to pull those abs a little bit deeper. Keep working through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on back up to the top again. Shake that out for me one more time. Good. All right, we got one more. Ready? So feet are down on the floor. You're going to roll it on down. You got your forearms down on the ground again. And again, you're going to tilt the pubic bone up. You're going to bring the shoulders and sternum in. Hands are under those thighs. Elbows high. Turn your head a little bit side to side. Good. So we're going to take the arms out to the side. We're going to bring them together. Good. Bring them together. Beautiful. Bring them together. Keep breathing. Together. Good. Together. You got this. Together. 6 to go. Good. 5 to go. 4 more. 3 more. 2, and 1. Now, you're going to bring your hands together. I want you to take your hands over to the left and reach left. Now, if you can, you're going to raise that left leg up. Keep breathing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put those feet down. Bring the arms to the right. Lift the right leg and reach. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now bring both legs up. Take a little breath. Ready? All right. From here, we're going to go ahead and start to cross the hands and the feet for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take it on down. Good. Okay. Move the ball out of the way. You're going to go ahead and lie down on your back. Hug your knees in for a moment. Kind of rock yourself a little bit side to side. Take a little massage on that back. And then let's come on up. Let's flip over. Let's take a little cat-cow stretch to finish it up. So from here, we're on the hands and the knees. We're going to tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone around the spine up towards that. Stretch out the back. Good. Now, let the seat move back, the head move forward, the abdominals release to the floor. Do that again. Tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone around the spine. And then send the seat back and the head forward and the abs low. Release it. Curl your toes with me. Raise up your knees. Feet to hands or hands to feet. Right? One or the other. Keeping the knees bent, making sure you're not going to bump anything. You're going to roll it on up one vertebra at a time. Once you're up, you are all done. Thank you, and I will see you all next week. Bye.